the ferry to Naoshima. It's around noon right now and it's a beautiful day, so sunny. We really lucked out with the weather. Just arrived at the Benesse House. The room is really beautiful. I'm gonna show you guys in just a sec. Naoshima is known for modern art and we're so excited to be here. Change of scenery and change of pace from Osaka. It's much more low-key. Can't wait to explore in more detail. Let me show you the room. Here's what you see when you come inside. On my left here is a little sink and kitchenette area. We do have a kettle for our ramen that we bought. We bought instant noodles. This is a little alcove that has a full-length mirror. Ding! And then we've got the bathroom in here. This is the tub and shower room. And this must be the toilet room. There it is. I like this getting ready area a lot. We've got a nice king size bed here, lots of room, very spacious. And we have this sun deck type area. So this is awesome. It's locked. Woohoo! Oh, it's so beautiful here. Got a bunch of different balconies and such on either side. It's so nice here. I'm so excited. We are here for 2 nights. We are going to go for a walk and explore the island a little bit. We're gonna head to the port area where we took the shuttle to the hotel just so we can explore a little bit more. There are also restaurants in that part of town, so we're gonna grab like a quick lunch/dinner, but then we'll have snacks, and of course we have the instant noodles for later. Guests of the hotel actually have access to a free shuttle service. It doesn't run that often though, so instead of waiting for the next one, we decided just to go on foot and take a look around. We found this cute little restaurant called Yuunagi. I got the fried flounder set menu, and hubby got the fried chicken set menu. Looks really good. Oh, look at the cars. So that place was really tasty. We're gonna head to the Konbini now to pick up a few more things, probably like some pastries and such, and then we're gonna take the shuttle back to the hotel. We have another excessive Konbini haul. Actually, we did 2 Konbini runs today. We bought a whole bunch of drinks and onigiri before we boarded the ferry. These caffeinated drinks are going to last us the next 2 mornings, and the onigiri should last us as well. We just went on another Konbini run after our lunch/dinner near the port. We ate pretty early at around 4 o'clock, so I do think we're going to be hungry a little bit later. So we have a lot of stuff, but even still, I'm always worried we won't have enough food. We have 2 ice cream sandwiches for right now. These are Earl Grey macaron ice cream sandwiches. They look so good. Hubby bought some Halls because he has a little tickle in his throat. We bought the Mio sparkling sake. It's only 5% alcohol and it's so delicious. It's so much cheaper here. I don't think I'll buy that in Toronto anymore because of the markup, but here it's around $5, so not bad at all. It used to be around $3, I think. So anyway, the price has gone up. We also bought all of these random goodies, baked goodies. These we love. These are those little cheesecakey type things. This is a chocolate bun. This here, this should actually be with the onigiri. It's that bean curd sheet with rice inside and some vegetables inside as well. This is an egg steamed bread. This one here is sugar and butter in a bread. This is kind of like a peanut sandwich. We got a couple of mochi, Hubby picked out this cake that looks amazing. We got a couple of these Michelin Guide recommended 7-Eleven instant noodles. And then hubby got a hot drink for tonight. Hubby and I just woke up from a little nap. It was probably a mistake to nap so late in the day. I really only napped for an hour, I think. So maybe I didn't fall asleep until like 6 or 6:15. Our stay at the Benesse House includes admission to the Benesse House Museum, and it also includes admission later into the evening than the rest of the general public. So hubby and I decided that we would go check it out at around like 8 p.m. when they stop admitting members of the general public, and it's open until 11. It's pretty dark, but there are a few lights here and there. We got a flashlight from the hotel, so hubby's holding that. It should be about a 10-minute walk. It feels really brisk out. It's supposed to be 9 degrees, but it feels a bit colder than that, but maybe because we just came out of our hot hotel room. I was cold before bed, so I cranked up the heat to like 25 degrees. And when I woke up, I was like, oh my god, it's so hot in here. We're now walking up these steps. They are lit reasonably well, so it's not too bad. A little scary. I think I'd feel better if I saw some people. I thought there'd be at least a few of us, but it looks like we're the only ones. Michelin ramen. This is what it looks like. I had a little taste of the soup and it is spicy. The soup has a spicy peanutty type taste and it's quite delicious. We are now in an area of the island called Honmura. We are going to be checking out the Art House project, which is a collection of 7 houses that have been converted into like individual museums, I guess, or like individual exhibits. They won't really resemble the inside of a house anymore, I don't think, but it's supposed to have some aspects that are tied to their past use and function, so it should be very, very interesting. So I thought that was a pretty neat exhibit. Hubby thought it was all right, but I really enjoyed it. I think hubby was expecting something different. When we left though, I saw that the artist is the same one that is doing the night sky program that we're going through tonight, which is basically viewing the sunset through a hole in the ceiling. And I am super excited about that. Hubby's not too excited, but I think it should be good. We are back at the hotel now and all settled in for the evening. We saw a lot today. We did all of the art houses. We did the Ando Museum, which was really interesting. And we also did the Chichu Museum just for a little bit before the night sky program. I loved the night sky program. The 45 minutes went by really quickly for me. Hubby enjoyed it too. He said he probably would not do it again, but I would definitely do it again. I just thought it was really interesting, and I'm curious to see how the program would change if there were clouds in the sky or if it was like summertime, that sort of thing. We had no clouds today. It was just like pure sky, which was neat because at some points we didn't know if we were looking at a hole in the ceiling or if there was something over top of it, because the way the artist displayed the lights and changed the color of the lights, it changed the color of the sky. So it was really, really neat. It was fascinating. At first when we went in, we thought there was actually a covering over the hole. And as we sat there longer and saw like birds through the hole in the ceiling, and then we saw stars begin to appear, we were like, oh, there is no covering. It's basically an illusion that's done with the lights that surround the hole. So it was really, really neat. Our instant noodles are ready, so I will be right back. We're having the dry style of instant noodles today. This is a new to us variety that hubby picked out. And I got this one, which we ate a couple of times last time. I really, really enjoyed it, so I decided to get it again. So instant noodles are really hitting the spot right now. We had a long day of being out, and I'm so glad we don't have to make our way somewhere for dinner. One thing that's been missing from our trip so far is sushi. We were supposed to go for sushi bowls today, but the restaurants on Naoshima, their hours are very unpredictable. So they'll often close without any real notice. So the first two restaurants that we wanted to try were both closed. One was the sushi bowl restaurant. The other one was like a curry restaurant, but they also have pizza. Third restaurant that we kind of just found in the guidebook was the udon place that we ended up going to. So I'm really glad we stocked up on Konbini food. I think we have just enough, like exactly enough. But at some point tomorrow, we're gonna have to find lunch. Maybe we'll go for lunch at the Chichu Museum because we plan to go back to that museum. We're spending 2 nights on the island and we're heading back to Osaka tomorrow. I ended up only packing 1 change of clothes for whatever reason. I guess I forgot that I would need another set of clothing. So I'm just gonna re-wear what I wore today or maybe what I wore yesterday. But tomorrow is going to be a long day as well. We're gonna start sightseeing first thing in the morning. We'd like to see some of the outdoor artwork before the sun comes up. And we also want to go to one more museum, the Liufan Museum. And then we have to catch the ferry so we can catch our train back to Osaka. So it's going to be quite hectic. These are hotel PJs, which I love to wear. These are very comfortable. Very oversized. They're one size fits all, but they're really nice. I just roll up the sleeves when I have to wash my face and all of that. Next, we're trying this baked cheese. So it's kind of like a pizza without the crust, but hubby noticed there is actually a little bit of crust. It's super, super thin though. Oh yeah, it tastes like, just like Swiss cheese. It's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Wait, Swiss cheese?
Swiss cheese? I don't think it's Swiss cheese. It's a cheese that we've had a lot though.
What could it be? Oh, it tastes like those cheese squares, the spreadable one. Not squares, they come in triangles.
Oh,
it comes in
yeah.
a circle, but like individual
Cow
triangles.
thing.
Yeah, lavash kiri.
Yeah.
Tastes like that, I think. Hubby saw a ton of people stocking up on these types of items, and we initially thought they were pain patches, but it turns out they're a product called foot sap sheet. And people were buying up boxes and boxes of these. So hubby was wondering what this was and he looked it up. Apparently it's supposed to take out the toxins from your body because after a few hours, the patches that are stuck to your foot, they turn this brown black color. But then when hubby read up more on it, like they would turn that color pretty much no matter what. So they're not really drawing out toxins, but we thought we would try it since people were stocking up on them. So hubby picked up the lavender ones and I decided to go for this one. Both are from Daiso, so they were 100 yen each. I decided to go for the Korean ginseng. This is what you get inside the package. So these are the foot sap sheets, I guess. And then these are adhesives that you stick onto the patch and then to the bottom of your foot. So you can wear these for up to 6 hours. I think we're just gonna wear them overnight and then see how they look in the morning. But yeah, you can tell that the stuff inside is a dark color. Probably just soaking up the moisture from your feet. So maybe that'll still be good for us because we've been walking a lot and our feet have been like pretty swollen. Even after our plane ride, our feet were like really swollen. So the walking hasn't really helped that. So yeah, we're gonna try that tonight and let you know how it is tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. Hubby and I woke up at 4:30 this morning because we want to go check out the yellow pumpkin before sunrise. 5:49 right now, and we're planning to leave the hotel room at around 6 o'clock. Sunrise doesn't officially happen until just before 7, but the colors start to change and it starts to get a bit brighter long before that. So I think if we leave at around 6 o'clock, we should be able to get some really nice, maybe time-lapse footage. I'm actually wearing both of the tops that I brought on this trip because I anticipate it's going to be a bit chilly out. So I've got my cashmere turtleneck underneath. That's the layer closest to my skin. And then I've got this V-neck on top of it because I didn't bring a jacket really. I just brought the cardi coat that you've been seeing throughout this trip, as well as a long cardigan that's back in Osaka. Let me show you guys what happened with those foot sap sheets. One word of warning, these do look pretty gross. Here are the foot sap sheets that came off of hubby's feet this morning. And then here are mine. I have a feeling the difference in color is due to what was inside, not because my feet are that much worse than hubby's. I don't know what's happening with the one on the right though. In terms of how these pads felt on my feet, I didn't really notice anything. Couldn't really tell if our feet were feeling warmer or not, maybe a little bit. It was quite like imperceptible. So yeah, I think it was just insulating the heat from our feet and making them feel warm in that way. After having them on for the entire night, they do feel less sore compared to yesterday. But it might just be because we had a long rest last night. So I don't think we will buy these again. We're certainly not gonna stock up on them, I don't think, unless hubby feels otherwise. But for me, I can do without this product. It doesn't really do anything for me. The sky looks so pretty already. Oh my gosh, I can see the pumpkin in the distance. It's where the sky is really pink. Thing about this island and how they've done the artwork It changes as the light changes and as the seasons change. Very similar to that open sky program that we watched last night. So every time you see the artwork, there's like a different experience. It looks different. You react to it differently. And it's just fascinating. Even a lot of the indoor museums, even though a lot of them are built underground so that there's no museum facade to disrupt the natural environment or the appearance of the natural environment, the architect designs the buildings in such a way that natural light still seeps in and affects the artwork. So for example, the Monet Gallery in the Chichu Museum, it's underground essentially, but the way he did the roof of the structure, it lets in natural light, and there's only natural light lighting the paintings. We are having lunch at the Chichu Museum Cafe. We got the chicken teriyaki rice burgers. So the patty is a rice patty, and it comes with some of these fried veggies, some seaweed, and we also got a drink with that. This is the olive pop, which we are so curious to try. Such a pretty view at lunch. Oh my. Oh, it's soft. We are all done at the museums. We're pretty tired, so we're back at the hotel lounge and having some coffee. I got a little iced coffee and hubby just got, did you get espresso? We bought the salmon jerky at the whiskey distillery, and we thought we would give it a try now. Here is what it looks like. Cheers. Oh, so strong. Oh, it's very tough. I don't know if I buy this all the time though. I like beef jerky better. Arrived at our hotel. We're at the same hotel, The Flag, and we are having our dinner now. I'll show you what's in the containers after I do the Konbini haul, but we got a couple of cold drinks. We also got these 3 beer. We're very interested in these. They're the 7-Eleven premium brand, so the same brand as those soupy instant noodles that were delicious, but it's a collaboration with Sapporo. These were the last 3, so hubby decided he would take them all. We also bought these chips, which are our current favorites, and a couple of these cakes because the one that hubby picked out was delicious. We also have these 2 sweets. These we've been eating almost every day, and then this is new that hubby picked out. We don't have too many snackies and things today because our hotel actually gave us free breakfast tomorrow, so we're gonna check that out. So we didn't stock up on onigiri and those things, even though we love those. Okay, let me open up these guys. This is from a little store that's just outside our hotel, and we've been curious about it because we see it every day, or every day that we've been here. These are takoyaki. Yummy, yummy. So we got 6 each, and we're gonna eat them right now. This is going to be our dinner. So a pretty light dinner, and then we've got some snackies and such to tide us over. We're pretty exhausted, so we decided not to go out to eat tonight, and we just got takeout.